Welcome back, everyone. One thing you really have to admire about our community, and I see it every single week, is this is a community that cares about our veterans. If you're following the series, we're doing a look at veterans. We're bringing in a lot of very interesting guests who are involved in this topic and helping our veterans once they return home from serving our country. And a big player in this is the Lions Club. And joining me today is the former president, Bill Gibeault. Welcome back, Bill. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And the current Lion King himself. You knew I was going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rick Reeves. Welcome, Rick. Very nice to have you here.
Glad to be here.
It was a couple of years ago that I attended one of the luncheons where you honor the veterans when you were president, Bill. And I remember leaving there thinking to myself, well, you can't do better than this kind of community outreach. You know, you serve in the military, you don't think about yourself, you think about everybody else but yourself. And when you come home, you almost don't want to be, pointed to. You don't want, you just kind of want to get back into the community and whatever. And there are a lot of issues when veterans come back that they face, and it's just really something to honor them and to help them. The program that the Lions Club, whose motto, by the way, is "We serve," right?
That's
yes,
correct.
Right. So that has a whole lot of meaning to it. Is honor a vet and save a vet. And Bill, the last time you were here, we talked about this. What's behind this program, Honor a Vet, Save a Vet?
The start of the program really originated from the fact that the Lions Club has 16 active veterans. So we've always had a very large number of veterans within our organization. The second thing that really just kind of happened was that our annual 14th annual duathlon is now held on the duathlon's always been held on Memorial Day.
Right.
So Memorial Day and Veterans was a natural tie. Mm-hmm. So that's really started that program.
Now, Rick, you a current president.
Yes, I am.
Also a Vietnam vet.
Yes, I am.
And so, as you were saying to me before we went on air, the conversation two vets have is a very special conversation.
It becomes very personal very quickly.
Yeah.
I've spent a number of hours this last couple of weeks talking to some World War I or World War II vets, and it's amazing. It's like we've known each other our whole lives once you start talking about your military experience, especially your relationship with your brothers in arms.
Mm-hmm. Now, each year the Lions Club kind of IDs what the need is in the community in terms of veterans' needs. Hence the Save a Vet part of that program. And this year, you're earmarking, you're going to raise funds for vet help, correct?
Yes, Vet Business Council.
And the Business Council, the
Community
Veterans
Housing.
Business Council
Right.
at the Chamber.
And the Veterans, the Community Housing
Right.
Organization as well.
Right. Cheryl H. Perez is a frequent guest here and my co-host on a Look at Veterans. And I've talked to her a lot about that program. Now, the way they raise funds is a very unique way. You know what? We didn't bring it on set with us. But it's the flags. And I know you know about this because if you've ever driven past the Visitors Bureau right here in Saratoga, and you wanted to know what all those flags were that are on the lawn, that's part of the program. Explain the program to me.
Well, we have these flags, and then a person can, for a fee, honor a vet of his choice, and there's a little bit of a ribbon.
Yeah.
The veteran's
With a
name is
tag,
down.
yeah.
It's which he served in. Any other things you want to put, it's tied onto the flag, and then those flags are shown at the duathlon. Then they're moved to the Wesley Center, and then they're moved to the Visitor Center on Broadway. It's sort of a tour of the flags. And you can honor one or more. There's corporations have done it for their employees. And we charge a modest fee, and then that money goes toward these organizations we just spoke about.
Right. For just $10, you can get a flag, honor someone you know in your family, yourself, your loved one. And the flags make the tour around Saratoga, which I think is something. Now, at the duathlon, which is on Memorial Day, there will be a booth set up that you can purchase the flags. You can always purchase a flag, right? You can just go to the website and be able to get it there. And outside of the fact that I think the flags cost them a nominal amount, minimum amount, all that money goes to the organization at the Lions Club chooses as an organization in need of these funds. I think it's amazing. You know, let's set a goal. Let's get 500 of these flags out there. What do you think?
That would be great. I would
Yeah,
love to
good.
see it.
Come on, 500 of us? You can't.
We all know veterans. We've all had veterans in our family. I like to honor my father and my brother who served and my uncles, so I do it every year for them. But you could have current friends. You could have,
of course.
Just members of the community.
They can also meet 4 special veterans or a bunch of veterans this Thursday, too, at the lunch.
Well, you just gave me my segue for the next part of the interview. I guess if you're a Lions Club president, you got a little marketing savvy. That's what I'm smelling here, Bill. Look, this Thursday at the Holiday Inn, the 10th is this Thursday, at the Holiday Inn, and I've been to this event. The Lions Club selects 4 veterans right in our community, and they honor them. And I asked them about the honorees this year, and 3 from World War II. If you do the math, these guys are on, men and women are on in their years. And one of them is from the Korean War. Yeah. And it is, just go to the event, it's $25, and the public is invited, and you get to just listen to the story of these vets. That's what I remember from the last lunch.
Right.
And you were saying you spent
I try to spend as much time with the one I'm going to present, and the other veterans who are presenting spend time too. So I went and spent about 2.5 hours with this particular vet, and it was intriguing to hear the stories about when they were, in fact, teenagers when they joined, or teenagers when he joined. But you learn a little bit about them, not only how they served our country, but then we looked at what they've done afterwards, and did they serve their community? And most of them have been Lions or Elks or Moose or the Boy Scouts. They've had lifelong service, and that's really one of the criteria we look for honoring. And we really try to show them that we're not necessarily honoring them specifically. We're honoring them as their representative of those that didn't come back, those that did come back, because they've served our country.
You've got it.
And it's really quite powerful.
Okay, 2 things we got to do here. Get to the luncheon this Thursday at the Holiday Inn right here in Saratoga. There will also be a booth there so you can purchase a flag, by the way, but show our support for the veterans that they are honoring. And this name of the program, Honor a Vet and Save a Vet, is really exactly what it says. And if you buy a flag, either go online or go to luncheon. Anytime you can do this. And for $10 you get a flag, and it becomes part of this tour from the duathlon to Wesley Community to the Visitor Center. Well, it's great to meet you, Rick.
It's a pleasure.
The Lion King.
The Lion
I love it. Right? And great to see you again, Bill.
My
thank
pleasure.
you both
My
for taking the time
Thank
to
you.
come in.
Thank you for this opportunity.
You're quite welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.